If you know the name Vishal Garg, it's probably because of 79 seconds in December 2021. That's how long it took the founder of Better Home and Finance to lay off 900 employees over a single Zoom call. Fast forward to August 2026, and Garg found himself on the receiving end of a termination. Over a remarkably swift and chaotic 15-day stretch, a sudden boardroom coup removed him from his own company. Tracking Better's GAAP net losses, the company racked up over $1.5 billion in losses since 2022. On this dual-axis view, these quarterly losses mirror the valuation. Better fell from an $8 billion peak to roughly $300 million, a 96% collapse. The stock price fell so far that the board had to execute reverse stock splits, grouping existing shares together to artificially raise the price per share, just to keep from being kicked off the NASDAQ exchange. That level of wealth destruction strips away the protective armor a founder usually enjoys. It left Garg completely exposed to an external governance challenge. In late July 2026, a hedge fund manager named Daniel Lewis joined Better's board of directors. His stated objective was to audit the company's bleeding cost structures. Just 1 week later, on August 3rd, the board held a unanimous vote. Garg was excluded from the room. They formally terminated his role as CEO and installed Lewis on an interim basis. The board's official statement didn't mince words. They cited a total loss of faith in Garg's management capabilities, his temperament, and his overall credibility to lead. Executing a sudden executive decapitation on a powerful company founder creates an immediate, highly volatile corporate power vacuum. It set the stage for a direct confrontation between the board and the man who built the company. Garg didn't stay quiet for long. On August 10th, he delivered an ultimatum, demanding the immediate resignation of almost every board member who had voted against him. His defense centered on the company's recent tech investments. Garg argued he had successfully orchestrated an operational turnaround driven by proprietary AI platforms, an automated loan engine called Tinman, and an AI underwriting agent named Betsy. This comparative bar chart visualizes Garg's specific claims. He argued AI platforms slashed per loan origination costs from $12,000 down to under $3,000. With that 75% cost reduction, funded quarterly loan volume surged from $600 million in Q1 2024 to $1.67 billion. Armed with these metrics, Garg published a structured comeback proposal. He offered to draw a $1 salary until the company reached sustained profitability and promised to orchestrate a $30 million corporate stock buyback. To force the board's hand, he retained high-profile litigator Alex Spiro to weaponize these figures and legally challenge his termination. By pairing these efficiency gains with his personal history, Garg constructed a narrative where his visionary leadership was the only thing keeping the company's tech stack competitive. On August 13th, Garg took his offensive to the media. He boldly claimed to have secured signed declarations from a majority shareholder coalition, controlling 52% of the voting power. His methodology was completely chaotic. He rallied these shareholder pledges through informal channels, text messages, press releases, and unvetted social media blasts. Simultaneously, he executed a sabotage tactic. He actively withheld his signature from mandatory executive letters, effectively blocking the company from filing its required Form 10-Q quarterly financial report with the SEC. Deploying a move fast and break things startup playbook against a publicly traded entity creates fatal regulatory vulnerabilities. On August 18th, the independent board launched a counterattack. They filed a 136-page federal securities lawsuit in the Southern District of New York. The complaint centered on Section 13D of the Exchange Act. This is a strict federal law requiring any shareholder coalition that exceeds 5% of a company's stock to formally disclose their identity and intent to the public market within 10 days. They also accused him of violating Section 14A, which governs proxy solicitations. Garg's unapproved text message campaign to gather votes directly violated strict SEC communication protocols. The board waited for Garg to go public with his claims of majority control before filing their complaint, forcing his media campaign into a federal courtroom. This pie chart illustrates the contradiction at the center of the lawsuit. When Garg finally filed his delayed Schedule 13D SEC documents on August 17th, it proved his voting coalition controlled only 13.7%, destroying the 52% majority he had claimed in media. The board requested legal relief, a federal injunction to void all of Garg's secretly gathered pledges and impose a 30-day gag order. If the injunction holds, interim CEO Daniel Lewis plans to execute standard SEC compliance and proceed with selling off Better's UK banking division for $74 million. In federal court, mathematically verified SEC filings will completely obliterate public relations narratives. The U.S. District Court will soon decide whether a disruptive founder's AI turnaround plan can bypass corporate protocol, or if the board's strict restructuring will prevail. Ultimately, true AI innovation cannot outrun or simply bypass the rigid, unforgiving reality of federal public market regulations.